All right, this is a little tutorial on producers and photosynthesis. So to start off, I'm going to show you this little diagram I've drawn. We've got a few things here. First, we've got the sun labeled up here in the top left, and we've got some trees, or well, one tree, and we've got some flowers right here, and these are called producers. Next up, the other big part is air, and the air is our atmosphere. And within our atmosphere, within the air that we breathe, there's some carbon dioxide, there's some oxygen, and there's a whole lot of nitrogen. And those are just chemicals that are really important for life. They make everything happen, and they just float in the air around us. And in particular, these producers do this amazing thing called photosynthesis. And what they do is they take the solar energy from the sun, which I've drawn with these little orange jiggles, and they take carbon dioxide, and it makes them grow. And that's all it takes. It just takes some carbon dioxide and some energy, and they grow. And as a byproduct, they release oxygen, which is great. So we're able to breathe it. So these plants help us maintain a good atmosphere on our Earth, and they are miraculous in that they can grow from just the sunlight with this amazing thing called photosynthesis. So I'm going to show you over here another little thing. Here we go, if you can see this. So right here, oh, there's a bad glare. Let's see if I can change that a little bit. Oh, that's worse. Over here, right in here. Well, that'll have to be good enough. So photosynthesis is a two-part word. First is photo, and that means light. And next is synthesis, which means to make. So photosynthesis means that you're making something out of light. Scientists, when they talk about photosynthesis, they use this thing, which is similar to an equation. We call it a chemical formula. So what's happening is solar energy from the sun and carbon dioxide get turned into sugar and a little bit of oxygen. And it's amazing. This arrow represents the process of photosynthesis, which is really just kind of some magic that goes on deep inside of living plants. In their cells, there's a very complicated process, but in 7th grade, you just need to know that photosynthesis does this. It takes solar energy and carbon dioxide, and it turns it into sugar, which makes the plants grow. And it also releases oxygen. Sometimes in science, we like to abbreviate things, so we'll use E for energy, solar energy, and we'll write CO2 for carbon dioxide. And we'll also write glucose, which is a more technical or fancy term for sugar, and oxygen, which is O2. So just to review, coming on back here. Da-da. Aiming. We've got solar energy from the sun and carbon dioxide in the air, which combine inside of these plants, these producers, and that's all it takes to make them grow, and they release oxygen. And that's through a process called photosynthesis. And that's it. Photosynthesis 101, you've finished.